Did you know that heart disease is the #1 cause of death globally? It's a scary thought, but the good news is that a huge part of our heart health is in our own hands, or more accurately, on our own plates. What we eat every day plays a massive role in our risk of developing heart problems, including a heart attack. It's not about being perfect, but about being aware. Many foods we think are harmless, or even enjoy as treats, could be secretly setting the stage for trouble down the road. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain and look at 11 common foods that can significantly raise your chances of a heart attack. Stick around, because some of these might really surprise you, and learning what to avoid is the first step toward protecting your heart for years to come. First up on our list, and it's a big one, processed meats. We're talking about things like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats like salami and ham. They're convenient, they're tasty, but they are loaded with sodium and preservatives like nitrates. High sodium intake is a major driver of high blood pressure, which puts a huge strain on your heart and arteries. Plus, the saturated fats in these meats can lead to a buildup of cholesterol in your arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This narrows the pathways for your blood, making your heart work much harder and increasing the risk of a blockage. Swapping these out for lean, unprocessed proteins like chicken breast, fish, or even plant-based options like beans and lentils can make a world of difference. Next, let's talk about something many of us love to start our day with: sugary breakfast cereals. They're often marketed as healthy, fortified with vitamins and minerals, but flip the box over and look at the sugar content. Many popular brands have more sugar in a single serving than a donut. When you consume all that sugar first thing in the morning, it causes a rapid spike in your blood sugar and insulin levels. Over time, this can lead to inflammation, weight gain, and insulin resistance, all of which are major risk factors for heart disease. The added sugars contribute to higher triglyceride levels, a type of fat in your blood that can harden your arteries. A better breakfast choice would be oatmeal with some fruit or eggs with whole wheat toast. Number 3 is a wolf in sheep's clothing, so-called healthy packaged snacks. This includes granola bars, trail mixes with candy, and baked veggie chips. The packaging might be green and covered in words like natural or organic, but the reality is often different. Many of these products are packed with hidden sugars, unhealthy fats, and a ton of sodium to make them taste good and last longer on the shelf. For example, a single granola bar can have as much sugar as a candy bar. Always read the nutrition label. Look for snacks with simple whole food ingredients. A piece of fruit, a handful of unsalted nuts, or some Greek yogurt are far better options for your heart when you need a quick bite. All right, number 4, fried foods. This is probably not a surprise to many, but it's crucial to understand why. When foods are deep fried, like French fries, fried chicken, or onion rings, they soak up a lot of oil. This process often involves trans fats, which are the absolute worst type of fat for your heart. Trans fats raise your bad LDL cholesterol while simultaneously lowering your good HDL cholesterol. This combination is a recipe for clogged arteries. Even if a restaurant uses healthier oils, the high-heat cooking process itself can create harmful compounds. Plus, fried foods are typically very high in calories and sodium. Baking, grilling, roasting, or air frying are much healthier alternatives that can still give you a delicious and satisfying result. Let's move on to number 5, sugary drinks. This category includes sodas, fruit juices with added sugar, sports drinks, and sweetened iced teas. They are what we call empty calories. They offer zero nutritional value, but deliver a massive dose of sugar directly into your system. A single can of soda can contain up to 10 teaspoons of sugar. Just like with sugary cereals, this leads to inflammation, weight gain, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, all major contributors to heart disease. Studies have consistently shown a direct link between high consumption of sugary drinks and a higher risk of heart attack. The best thing you can drink for your heart and your overall health is plain water. At number 6, we have refined carbohydrates. Think white bread, white rice, pasta, and pastries made from white flour. During the refining process, the bran and germ are stripped from the grain, which removes most of the fiber, vitamins, and minerals. What's left is simple starch that your body digests very quickly, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar, similar to eating pure sugar. This constant roller coaster of blood sugar levels contributes to inflammation and insulin resistance. The lack of fiber also means you don't feel full for long, which can lead to overeating and weight gain. Always opt for whole grain versions whenever possible. Look for 100% whole wheat or whole grain as the first ingredient on the label. Number 7 on our list is commercially baked goods. I'm talking about store-bought cookies, cakes, muffins, and donuts. While they're a tempting treat, they are a triple threat to your heart. They're typically made with refined flour, loaded with added sugars, and often contain unhealthy fats like partially hydrogenated oils, which are a source of trans fats. Even if the label says 0G trans fat, manufacturers are allowed to say that if it contains less than 0.5 grams per serving. If you eat a few servings, that adds up quickly. These treats are designed to be irresistible, but their impact on your cholesterol levels, blood sugar, and overall inflammation makes them a risky choice for regular consumption. Coming in at number 8 is excessive alcohol. While some studies have suggested that moderate red wine intake might have some heart benefits, it's a very fine line. Excessive drinking is undeniably harmful. It can lead to high blood pressure, heart failure, and stroke. Alcohol can also raise levels of triglycerides in the blood. Furthermore, alcoholic beverages are often high in calories, contributing to weight gain and obesity. If you do drink, it's crucial to do so in moderation. For healthy adults, that generally means up to 1 drink a day for women of all ages and men older than age 65, and up to 2 drinks a day for men age 65 and younger. Number 9 is a surprising one for many: canned soup. It seems like a quick, easy, and sometimes even healthy meal option. However, most canned soups are a sodium bomb. A single serving can sometimes contain more than half of your recommended daily sodium intake. As we've discussed, high sodium levels are a direct cause of high blood pressure, forcing your heart to work overtime. This sustained pressure damages your artery walls, increasing your risk of a heart attack. If you enjoy soup, making it at home is the best option, as you can control the amount of salt. If you must buy canned, look specifically for low sodium or no salt added varieties and read the labels carefully. At number 10, we have margarine and certain vegetable oil spreads. For years, margarine was promoted as a healthy alternative to butter. However, many older hard-stick margarines were made using partially hydrogenated oils, making them a primary source of artificial trans fats. While many manufacturers have reformulated their products, it's still important to be cautious. Read the ingredients list and avoid anything that says partially hydrogenated oil. Instead of margarine, consider using small amounts of healthy fats like olive oil, avocado oil, or even a small amount of real butter, which is a more natural product than highly processed spreads. Better yet, try mashed avocado as a spread on toast. Finally, number 11 is ice cream. This beloved dessert is a rich combination of cream, sugar, and sometimes other unhealthy additions like syrups and candy pieces. The high content of saturated fat from the cream can raise your bad cholesterol levels, and the huge amount of sugar contributes to weight gain, inflammation, and high triglycerides. A typical serving of ice cream is half a cup, but let's be honest, most of us eat far more than that in one sitting. It's a dessert that should be reserved for a very occasional treat, not a regular indulgence. A healthier alternative could be a bowl of Greek yogurt with berries or a nice cream, made by blending frozen bananas. Protecting your heart doesn't mean you can never enjoy these foods again. It's about moderation, awareness, and making smarter choices most of the time. By focusing on a diet rich in whole foods, fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats, you give your heart the fuel it needs to stay strong and healthy for a lifetime. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more health and wellness tips. Stay healthy and see you in the next one.